So last night I had a nice little 5-hour drive back from Las Vegas. I'm here in San Diego again. And it gave me just enough time to find some really good audiobooks. And I found an amazing one on the Taoist tradition of the Yin Yang, or the Yin Yang as I used to call it. I want to share with you guys what I learned. I'm going to do my best to boil down 2 hours of audiobook into hopefully 2 minutes of video. So here we go. The yin yang is obviously a sphere that contains white and black, order and chaos. And within each, there's a section of the other. So there's some white within the black and some black within the white. What this essentially means is, metaphorically speaking, that there is good in the bad and bad in the good. And this is the first and most important lesson of the yin yang. The Taoists believe that there is no such thing as objective good or bad. Each is a mix of the other and contains the other. And this is a diversion from most religions. Christianity, for example, does believe in polar opposites, in truth and false, and light and dark, in God and Satan. Christianity teaches a slightly different principle, that there is objective good and bad. So this is interesting. And I've been realizing this more and more lately on my own. I've been thinking to myself, it is hard to label something as good or bad, because a lot of times you think it's one and it turns out to be the other. Or as the yin yang would say, it has elements of both. So I found this to be interesting, and this is what got me hooked on the book instantly, because it was basically telling me something that I had been thinking in the form of a whole ideology. So the second piece of the yin yang that I think is very interesting and actually more applicable is the way the Taoists say that you should live. And it is quite literally called the way. So the way is the border between the yin and the yang. It's where the white and the black meet. And that's where you want to live your life. You want to be in the intersection of the two. You don't want to be in the yin or the yang. If you have too much order in your life, you're not able to adapt. You need to be able to have some level of flexibility to deal with the constant changes of life. But if you have too much chaos, aka freedom, then you have no order. And then you can't flourish, because to flourish as a human, you need some level of routine. You have to outsource your daily activities to mere autonomy. You can't constantly be thinking every day how you're going to get by. You need some level of free riding. And I thought this was an amazing point. It's something my mom says a lot. She says it very poetically, everything in moderation. And that is basically a paraphrase of the entire Taoist religion. You need to have a mix of both. You need balance in your life. You can't have one without the other. You can't live in the yang but not the yin. You need to be following the way. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it for now. I'm going to keep diving into this, and hopefully I'll have some more to say later. But for now, I thought that would be really useful for you guys to hear. Live your life with a little bit of both. You want some freedom, but not too much. You want some chaos, but not too much. And you want order, but not too much. It's a balance.
This is the hottest hot sauce of the Hot Ones brand.
Yeah, I'm good with them.
I don't have the Scoville, but it's really high up
see it.
there. Hottest fresh Carolina Reaper.
Oh my god. Oh, yikes.
We're gonna put this in our tequila shots.
Alright. Holy shit! That is an absurd amount. Oh, this makes me so uncomfortable.
I have a tool. Do you have this?
Very similar to a plot concept that I once heard. The movie was You Don't Mess with the
It only hurts right here, and I know it'll hurt coming out tomorrow, but...
And that's what I'm trying to figure out in my own life. I know that I'm living in one but not the other. I have complete freedom but no structure. I need to start straightening this out. I need to bring in more order into my life, but continue to embrace the chaos as well.
I think that's what it is. I think it's more aesthetic.
I feel like literal shit.
It's not...
I need to find myself living within the way. And I hope you guys do the same, whether you have one but not the other, or a little bit of both. I hope this was eye-opening to you, because it was to me. And yeah, hopefully I take that going forward and make something of it.